The goals for this video are to be able to define what factors are, we want to be able to split numbers into its factors, and we want to be able to find common multiples of numbers. Alright, let's start with factors. If I had a number like 24, and I wanted to split that number into its factors, I'm trying to find numbers that multiply to 24. So I could do maybe 3 times 8. Or maybe I could do 2 times 12. So these would be examples of factors because these numbers multiply to get 24. Another way of thinking what factors are is you can divide 24 by 3 nice and evenly, which means 3 must be a factor. Conversely, you can divide it by 8 and get 3 as well. So, if we're taking the number 24 and we want to find all of its factors, let's start from the start. Let's start with the number 1. We can do 1 times 24 is 24. We could do 2 times 12 is 24. We could do 3 times 8 is 24. We could do 4 times 6 is 24. If I was trying to work out if there's any more factors, I could see does 5 times any number equal 24? Absolutely. 5 times 4.8 equals 24. However, that is not going to be a factor because this here is not a whole number. It has to go into the number a whole number of times. I could also do 6 times 4, just continuing through the numbers. However, you might notice that this is the same as 4 times 6, so we do not need to write it twice. So all of these factors at the top here, these are our factors, and these here are not, either because they're duplicates or they simply do not go into 24 evenly. Once we have our factors, we might want to list them out. So we could list them out just by writing them in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, not 5 though, 6, 8, 12, and 24. And those are all the factors of 24. Now let's have a look at multiples. So multiples are just when you have multiple lots of the same number. So if I had the number 4 here, and I had one lot of 4, so 4 times 1, that is just going to be 4. 4 times 2, that is going to be 8. 4 times 3 is going to be 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and so on. If I was doing my multiples of 6, I would have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, and so on. Now what you might notice is that if I'm looking at the multiples of 4 and the multiples of 6, they both have the number 24 in them. That would make the number 24 a common multiple. However, there's another common multiple in the number 12. Now the number 12 is the lowest common multiple because out of the common multiples, it is the lowest number. You also might notice that these multiples go on forever and ever and ever. There is no limit to how many multiples you will have, and you will have an infinite number of common multiples as well. We generally only care about this lowest common multiple right here.